Hello, KB. Today I've got a few poems to read with you, and I'm very excited about reading these poems. These poems are short, they're fun to listen to, and it's going to give us a chance to listen for some rhyming words. You are such excellent rhymers. We practice rhyming every day at school, and I've been so proud of you for all the awesome rhyming that you have done. Now, I want you to have your listening ears ready for to hear some rhyming words in each poem that we're going to read today. Now, our first poem is right here. Okay? Check out the illustration for the poem. You can see a couple goats. You can see a farmer in the background, and the goats appear to be eating some pumpkins and some squash and different vegetables in this garden. Okay? The title of this poem is Mischievous Goat, and the poet's name is Charlie Hose. So, this is a very short poem. So, I'm going to read it to you twice. All right, let's listen. The baby goat was scolded for the mischievous things he did, but no one got too angry. After all, he's just a kid. Let's listen one more time. The baby goat was scolded for the mischievous things he did, but no one got too angry. After all, he's just a kid. Okay? This was such a nice poem. Now, let's listen for a couple rhyming words. Here's the word did. Can you say did? One word that rhymes with did in the poem is kid. Say did, kid. Good. Did, kid. Those are two rhyming words that both end with the same sounds. They have the vowel sound I for I in the middle, and they both end with the sound D for D at the end. Did, kid. Let's move on to our next poem. This one's a little bit longer. It's called Over in the Meadow. The poet's name is John Langstaff. Okay, so let's listen to this poem. Over in the meadow, in the sand and in the sun, lived an old mother turtle and her little turtle one. Dig, said the mother. I dig, said the one. So he dug and was glad in the sand and the sun. Over in the meadow where the tall grass grew, lived an old mother red fox and her little foxes too. Run, said the mother. We run, said the two. So they ran and were glad where the tall grass grew. Now, each part of this poem focuses on a different animal, a mother and her children. We have a turtle first and then a fox. We learn about the different things that the mothers do to try to teach their children what to do. The turtle teaches her little turtle to dig, and the fox teaches her little foxes to run. Now, each set in the poem has a few different rhyming words. Let's look at the turtle part first. Say the word sun. Good. Say one. Say sun, one. Good. The words sun and one are rhyming words. They both end with the sound un. Let's check out the fox part of the poem. Here we have the word grew, say grew, and two, say two. Say grew two. Grew and two are rhyming words because they end with the sounds oo. All right, let's go on to our next poem. Our next poem is a fun one. It's called Kitty Caught a Caterpillar. Can you say Kitty Caught a Caterpillar? Good. It's almost like a tongue twister, because each word starts with the sound k. Kitty caught caterpillar. This poem was written by Jack Prelutsky. He is the poet of this poem. Let's listen. Kitty caught a caterpillar, kitty caught a snail, kitty caught a turtle by its tiny turtle tail. Kitty caught a cricket with a sticky bit of thread. She tried to catch a bumblebee. The bee caught her instead. So let's listen one more time. This is a fun poem to read. Kitty caught a caterpillar. Kitty caught a snail. Kitty caught a turtle by its tiny turtle tail. Kitty caught a cricket with a sticky bit of thread. She tried to catch a bumblebee. The bee caught her instead. So we see the kitty in the poem catching many different things, but at the end, the bumblebee catches her instead. Now, this poem is also full of great rhyming words. Our first pair is snail. Say snail. Tail. Snail, tail. Snail and tail rhyme because they both end with the sounds ale. Okay, good. Another set of rhyming words we have is thread instead. Say thread instead. Thread instead both rhyme because they end with the sounds ed. Now, we just read 3 poems, and next you're going to do a little bit of rhyming practice for me. I can't wait to see how you do because you are such good rhymers.